Good Thursday, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great day and things are going well for you. Um, Things are getting just a little bit better for me, little by little. I'm going to go ahead and declare this a Throwback Thursday, and I'll see what I can dig up and, uh, and make it a Throwback Thursday today. Um, well, y'all take care and have a great day. Have a great weekend. Functional. Well, that's training for activities for everyday life. Well, everyday life for me before this was school teaching at the junior high and high school level, and I had been a principal before that. That meant that I was on my feet, 6, 8, 9, 10 hours a day sometimes, going around, checking papers, going to ball games, going to all kinds of functions. Well, suddenly I wasn't able to do that. I wasn't able to be on my feet. Even when I tried to go back to work, I could not stand. I could not hardly sit up without, getting a massive headache, and that's about all I could do. So what I have ended up doing now is trying to, find things that I can do to be functional. At the house here, I don't want to lose the functions that I have. I want to be as independent as I can be while I'm waiting, for the help that I hope that I'm getting. So often I've heard, stories where people, they're waiting for help. They don't know what to do, and so they end up being almost helpless completely before they get the help that they need. And I don't want to be that way. So I'm trying to maintain as many functions as I can, by experimenting and doing what I can to keep functions alive, to walk as well as I can, to keep my my arms and hands going as well as I can, and to try to keep as fit as I can. But that's really hard when you can't keep your cardio system going as fast as I was used to keeping it going, because I would go full day in the classroom and then come home and walk 3 or 4 miles to de-stress and to think through what was going to be the next day. Isn't something that I can do now. So how do I keep my weight in check? And that's been a big struggle. So here we go. Here's some of the things that I've been doing to try to keep my function, my day-to-day life, as normal as possible, and keep as much caring of my day-to-day things, that burden off the rest of them. They still have to drive me everywhere. I still have to have someone go with me to the doctor. Everywhere I go, I need, either I need someone to listen with me, and so that I know what has happened, what's gone on. Since the doctors and other experts aren't really giving me any other ideas, I've started doing some things, around the house that are more kind of strength related and are functional for, at the house. So I make sure that several times a day I get up and I walk around the house, especially when it's cold outside. And one thing that I've started doing, because it was suggested to me by someone at church, because it was suggested to them to do, was to use some of the lighter leg weights that you can find at any sporting goods store. We had these around because the kids were in sports, so I just got these and just wrap them around my ankles for a couple hours a day. But I am hoping that this will help me a little bit with, of course, the strength of my legs, but also with the strength in my the balance there also. So I don't go too far with those like that, but around the house, and lifting up whenever I put my feet up, whenever I rest, getting back down and so forth is good. Other things I do is going from one place in the house and then getting up, walking to another place in the house, and sitting down, and enjoying a cup of coffee, whatever it is, and doing that several times a day. So these are just some of the things that I try to do during my day, just to keep functional, just trying to keep the muscles alive in my body without giving me too much of a problem with the headaches, without wearing me out too much as we go. Of course, I try to meet a schedule every day. I try to get up at the same time every morning, clean up to a reasonable amount, and whether I'm going anywhere or not, and then have a schedule to the day as it goes on. And that has helped a whole lot with the way I approach my day, the way I feel during the day, and every day. And of course, having a project like filming these videos for YouTube has really helped boost my spirits during the day as well. And it's been over a couple hours now, so I'm going to take these weights off. My feet. I'm tired. Really tired for that, so it's time to go rest for a while. So that's what I'm gonna do. Every little thing I do, I take a few minutes, half an hour to rest, and I don't know how that would work, in a real work situation. That's what I always wonder. How would that work in a real work situation? Because I've never been in a situation where, anyone just goes off and just, every hour and takes a nap, and everybody's just happy about that, So anyhow, so that's kind of what I'm thinking about whenever I start thinking about training for job situations. I hope you enjoyed that throwback. Y'all take care of each other, be kind to one another, and love each other. I love you, and we'll see you next time.